steeped in shadows, blue and gray. A cigarette curls, whispers what it may. The wine glass trembles, cotton candles glow. Her silhouette fades, a tale untold. The clock keeps time with a hollow refrain, each tick a whisper of joy to pain. Her hand lingers, tracing ghosts in the air, seeking his touch that is no longer there. Street lights paint silver on the cobblestone. Each echoing footstep feels achingly alone. A lover's goodbye etched in last night's rain. Her eyes betray the story, soft yet plain. The piano hums in a corner so dim, each note a fragment of a hymn for him. The bass line dances a shadowy waltz, recalling nights when they never felt lost. A sigh escapes and the smoke swirls anew. Her heartstrings play a melody too true. The laughter they shared, now a distant shore. Her world feels quieter than ever before. She sways like reeds in a river's embrace, dreams of his warmth and the lines of his face. The band crescendos, then pulls back with grace and leaves her adrift in this hollowed out space. Whisper the choir refrain, each tick a note in my heart's aching pain. Shadows stretch long on the walls where you stood, a ghost of your laughter where silence now broods. The rain traces lines on the cold window pane, each droplet a tear, a soft endless chain. The scent of your perfume still clings to the air, a fleeting reminder of moments we share. Your voice lingers faint in the hum of the night, a melody lost in the dim candlelight. I reach for the warmth that your touch used to bring, but find only echoes where memories sing. The chair by the fire is empty and still, the room bears the weight of a heart unfulfilled. I pour out my sorrows in glasses of wine, but no drink can dull what I've left behind. How do I gather the pieces you left when each one is etched with the pain of regret? The moon hangs so heavy, its glow bittersweet, casting its gaze on the emptiness beneath. Each word a sharp blade that I can't ignore. Your promises linger like dust in the sun. Beautiful lies now that you've come undone. The lamp throws its shadow on the worn parquet floor, a sepia reminder of the love we swore. The window pane weeps with the chill of the rain, and I'm left with the ghost of your smile once again. Your hat by the doorway, your scent in the air, they whisper the secrets of what isn't there. The clock ticks its sorrow, each second a sigh, as I sift through the ashes of yesterday's sky. The wine glass you left still holds its red stain, a kiss of the past in the shape of your name. The melody lingers, your favorite refrain, but the notes fall apart, they can't mask the pain. The kettle is boiling, but the silence is loud. Your absence hangs heavy, a suffocating shroud. The mirror reflects what I cannot disguise, a love turned to ruin behind these tired eyes. I reach for the stars, but they crumble to dust. The heavens, it seems, have betrayed my trust. Each constellation once spelled out your face, now they scatter like whispers, lost in the space. Through the park where we used to collide, our laughter still echoes, though now it's denied. The bench where you promised we'd never depart holds the weight of a vow that unraveled my heart. taps soft on my window pane, a muted drum to my silent refrain. The scent of coffee fills the air, but it cannot warm the empty chair. A cigarette burns low in its tray, a ghost of smoke that drifts away. The clock hands crawl, the night won't pass. Time's a thief that moves too fast. Your laugh still lingers in these walls, a haunting echo, it softly calls. The faded light on your favorite book is just as heavy as the glance I took. Oh love, how you slip through my hands like grains of sand on foreign lands. Your shadow stays where your heart won't dare, and all that's left is the empty chair. The floorboards creak where you once tread, whispering secrets of what was said. A melody hums, but it's off-key, like the hollow space where you should be. The whiskey glass is half full, half pain, each sip a kiss that won't explain. The stars above, they mock my stare, for they've no answer for the empty chair. Through the night in a rhythm divine, but the melody faltered, the chords misaligned. Your laughter, it lingered, a soft sweet refrain. Now it's just echoes, a shadow of pain. Oh love, like a saxophone's cry, fades in the dark where dreams go to die. The tune we composed, it's now out of key, broken love's ballad, just you and me. The clock struck its chord and the band played on. Our harmony fractured, the magic all gone. The notes of your touch, they once held me tight, now drift like a whisper into the night. We were a duet, a crescendo of fire. Now silence remains where we once aspired. No bridge to rebuild, no chorus to mend. A song unfinished, a love at its end. Saxophone's cry fades in the dark where dreams go to die. The tune we composed, it's now out of key, broken love's ballad, just you and me. So here's to the song that we tried to create, a bittersweet symphony tangled with fate. Though the melody's gone and the lyrics are through, I'll cherish the notes that The city hums a soft refrain, a moonlit glow, a sweet champagne. The piano sighs a tender tune. Beneath the stars, we're in full bloom. The saxophone whispers low a melody where shadows go. Your laughter dances in the air, a velvet breeze beyond compare. Oh, darling, sway with me tonight beneath the embers' outer light. The rhythm smooth, the moment's ours, a lounge of love beneath the stars. The candles flicker soft and slow, their flames reflecting what we know. Your hand in mine, a gentle grace. The world dissolves in your embrace. Let's linger here, just you and I, where jazz notes kiss the evening sky. No clocks, no time, just hearts that sing in this sweet lounge where love takes wing. Oh, darling, sway with me tonight beneath the embers' sultry light. The rhythm smooth, the moment's ours, a lounge of love beneath the stars. I woke to the sound of a saxophone crying. Outside my window, the sunrise was trying to break through the smoke, through the whispering gray, like your memory just won't go away. Coffee was cold, though I just poured the cup. The silence too loud, like it's eating me up. You left in the night with your suitcase and sin, but your ghost made its bed and keeps crawling in. The cat's on the counter, still waiting for you. I talk to the walls like they're listening too. The chair where you sat's got a shape and a name, but this room ain't the same. No, it just ain't the same. Remember the diner down on 12th and Main? You laughed at the rain, said you liked the pain. You'd stir up the sugar, then stir up my soul. Now I stir the shadows, you're still in control. skip when it hurts like they know how I move. You hummed autumn leaves when the season was young. Now fall never ends and the pain's never gone. I walked past the bar where you first touched my hand and swore love would never be hard to withstand. But jazz teaches lessons the hard way, my dear. Each note is a tear, each chord full of fear. So I'll dress up my sorrow in velvet and pearls, put rouge on my pain like the rest of the girls. The night's just a mirror I dance myself through, but the smoke in the morning still smells like you. Sky so serene, a moonlit dance where stars convene. The night hums low, a tender tune, swaying slow beneath the silver moon. The air is sweet with jasmine sigh, a gentle breeze lets the spirits fly. Each note we share, a fleeting glow in the rhythm of the night. We flow. Your laughter melts like caramel, a sound so rich it casts a spell. Every glance a spark divine, your eyes two lanterns warm and fine. The band plays soft a lullaby, a saxophone whispers sweet and shy. A brush snare keeps the heartbeat true. This moment's ours, just me and you. The clock ticks slow, but time won't wait. Each fleeting second seals our fate. Yet in your arms the world stands still. Each stolen moment bends to will. Shadows play, the night insists that we should stay. The rhythm sways, the melody bends as hearts entwine in time suspense. Underneath a velvet sky so blue, the moon is humming softly in view. Stars like diamonds winking in tune, a melody born in the arms of June. The breeze whispers secret through the trees, a tender rhythm that puts hearts at ease. In the quiet glow this sweet night, we sway together, bathe in soft light. Oh, velvet in the moonlight. song, only I can hear every note. A kiss so warm, so true, in the moon's soft jazz. I'm lost in you. The city sleeps, but we're wide awake, dancing slowly by a silver lake. Your laughter smooth like a saxophone. In your arms I found my home. A piano whispers as shadows play. Time melts gently, slips away. Trumpets sigh a soulful refrain. This moment's ours, let it remain. Oh, velvet in the moonlight, hold me near. Your touch a song, only I can hear every note. A kiss so warm, so true, in the moon's soft jazz. I'm lost in you. The lights are low, the air is sweet, a quiet hum beneath my feet. The smoky haze, the clink of glass, time slows down as moments pass. A saxophone begins to croon, soft as whispers under the moon. The piano sighs a velvet tone, a melody that's all our own. So sip the night, let it unfold, a story in amber, rich and bold. Each note a kiss, each pause a glance, a slow, serene, unwinding dance. The rhythm sways, a tender breeze, a lullaby through shadow trees, fingers brushing ivory keys, painting hearts with melodies. The bass line hums a steady beat, your laughter warm, a gentle heat. The night extends, it softly calls, while starlight dances on the walls. So sip the night, let it unfold, a story in amber, rich and bold. Each note a kiss, each pause a glance, a slow, serene, unwinding dance. The moonlight spills a silver glow. A gentle breeze begins to flow. The city hums a muted song, and Saturday night just drifts along. Oh, let the rhythm take its time, each note a sip of mellow wine. No rush, no race, just sweet repose. In Saturday's arms the moment slows. The saxophone whispers soft and low, like secrets only lovers know. A candle flickers, shadows sway, and all the cares just melt away. The clock forgets to tick and chime. We're dancing on the edge of time. A melody so rich, so pure, a sanctuary, that's for sure. Take its time, each note a sip of mellow wine. No rush, no race, just sweet repose. In Saturday's arms the moment slows. A quiet night, a gentle tune, the stars above a crescent moon. Every chord the heart takes flight in the jazz of a perfect Saturday night. Took the 7:45 with no direction in mind. No bags, no map, just a need to leave something behind. The morning fog kissed the glass like it knew all the things I never said, all the things I couldn't do. Faces blur like watercolor scenes behind this window pane of fading dreams. I sip my silence like lukewarm tea in a seat that wasn't meant for company. Ticket man smiled like he knew I was lost. Didn't ask questions, didn't count the cost. Sometimes a stranger sees you clearer than a friend. Sometimes the road is the only thing that mends. No one waits for me at the end of this line. There's no bouquet, no name on a cardboard sign, but the rhythm of wheels and a half-empty car feels closer than your voice ever was, by far. safe or just on hold. You love me in theory but not in the mess. And darling, I was nothing less. Now the sky opens up like a question I fear, and every answer's as vague as your promises, dear. The sun breaks through in fractured light. It hits the dust like tiny fights, and I breathe in all that I couldn't say. Let it settle in the seams of this gray day. Hey, I'll ride this nowhere as far as it goes, past the towns with names I'll never know. Somewhere between regret and repair, you'll find me window seat to nowhere. You showed up like a postcard from someplace I'd never been. Coat undone, red scarf trailing like a story on the wind. Said you hated the cold, but you smiled at the sky. And I swear, for a moment I forgot how to lie. There were cherries in your hands, bright, bold, and out of place. Like you didn't care that the world had lost its taste. You bit into one, juice on your chin, and laughed like winter never wins. We danced through sidewalks, boots soaking through. You said, isn't it nice when the season forgets what it's supposed to do? And I nodded, though I knew that anything sweet in December never makes it through. You spoke like jazz, unpredictable, low, a little off rhythm, but perfect in flow. The city was tired, but we weren't done. Two ghosts in the frost, chasing undone. Cherries in December, love without a plan. Hands that trembled but still held on as long as they can. If only the sun had stayed out one more day, maybe you would found a reason to stay. Now the fruit's gone, and so are you. The trees are bare and the sky is blue. But I walk past that corner where you once stood, still tasting the bitter where there once was good. No photos, no proof, just a whisper of breath, and that laugh of yours, that outsown death. I tell myself it was just a dream, but the winter air still carries the steam. You were out of season, out of time, but not outclassed. And those snowfalls like curtains closing the show. I still remember you, like the taste I'll never know. There's acetone in the air and dreams on mute. Somebody's talking about a man she should have sued. Another says her daughter won't eat unless it's pink. And me, I'm just here so I don't have to think. I pick the color evening storm. You know that kind of gray that never looks warm. I press my palms against the porcelain bowl and let the warm soul dig into my soul. They've got miles on the radio, barely there, just enough to sneak past the static in the air. And suddenly I'm not here anymore. I'm slow dancing barefoot on a polished floor. The manicurist asks square around, and I think of all the corners I've been trying to smooth down. I say whatever you think looks best, but she's not a mind reader, just like the rest. My mind's in Paris, my body's in space, somewhere between almost and too late, holding hands with yesterday's fate. A woman laughs like she's trying not to cry. Her polish is red, but her eyes tell why. I wonder if she's also listening close to that trumpet solo ghosting through the prose. Maybe we're all just waiting for something to dry, something to harden so we stop asking why. Maybe jazz is the only thing that gets it right, says what we feel but never say outright. So when I pay and leave, I walk a little slow, like the world might start making sense. I don't know, but I hum a tune only I can hear, those blue notes trailing like perfume in the mirror. mid-sentence, eyes on the floor, and I was too scared to ask what for. The coffee steamed, the silence grew, and I held my breath, afraid of the truth. Your mouth moves slow, your fingers faster, spinning the ring like time could go backward. You said it's just that, and then looked away. I said it's fine, though nothing was okay. We left that booth with so much unsaid, like a book half read or a song left for dead. The door closed behind you, soft and clean, and the street light hit where your hands had been. Your ghost in tow, always, almost, never whole, like tracing smoke inside a bowl. Oh, half a conversation full of weight, your silence louder than what you didn't say. You never called, and I didn't write. We left it hanging in the fading night. Now I talk to myself in that same cafe, pretend you're late, like it's just a delay. The waitress asks if I want my usual blend. I say yes, and she doesn't pretend. There's a shadow on that second chair, like you might sit, like you might still care. But the cup stays cold and I just sip, each gulp a memory, each pause a slip, half a chance. We left our story in a broken stand, and every line I never got to speak is a note I hum when I can't sleep. That's the beat, barely there, moving like breath in a sleeping prayer. Morning spills in, pale and white, and I watch the world through this gauzy divide. The neighbors argue in muted tones, something about a dog or unpaid loans. And I sip my tea like it's holy wine, waiting for the past to realign. There's dust in the corners smoke. Your laugh caught mid-frame like a private joke. The kettle hums, but I don't rise. I just watch those curtains dance with the sunrise, like they know the secrets I forgot to keep, like they've stayed awake while I try to sleep. Let long curtains, soft and thin, let the outside wander in, but not too much, not all the way, just enough to remember yesterday. You left in April, or maybe June. The calendar doesn't hold your tune, but sometimes in this amber light I think I see you turning right. And when the wind lifts just so, they flutter like they used to know. Your fingers tracing my shoulder line, your whispers caught in window twine. So I sit and let the moment swell inside this small and quiet spell. My long curtain between the living and all we hide. There's a name in pencil on page 92, your slanted scrawl still coming through. Read this line and think of me, tucked in a worn-out copy of the sea. I pretend I just found it today, but truth is I always walk this way, past the shelves where we used to hide, between Nerida and the Rebellion line. You left behind bookmarks and metaphors, pressed between pages like forgotten doors. A receipt from that downtown cafe, and a note that just says, don't drift away. You knew I'd search when days felt cold for your warmth in words and spines and mold. I sit on the floor with a book in my lap, the past echoing like soft thunderclap. Some people write songs, others shout. You left whispers for me to find out, tucked in dog-eared poetry, love letters you never mailed to me. And I breathe them in these ancient clues, still chasing the sentences that sound like you. They say love fades with the turn of time, but I find you in the margin line, in scribbled hearts and underlined page. Librarian thinks I'm strange, I guess, but I'm just waiting for one last page where you'll write me back, break this cage. So I keep checking out that book each spring, like a diary with a wedding ring. And maybe next time I'll find it too, that simply says I I still love you. There's a name in pencil on page 92, your slanted scrawl still coming through. Read this line and think of me, tucked in a worn-out copy of The Sea. I pretend I just found it today, but truth is, I always walk this way, past the shelves where we used to hide, between Neruda and the Chauncey. You left behind bookmarks and metaphors, pressed between pages like forgotten doors. A receipt from that downtown cafe, and a note that just says, don't drift away. You knew I'd search when days felt cold for your warmth in words and spines and mold. I sit on the floor with a book in my lap, the past echoing like soft thunderclap. Some people write songs, others shout. You left whispers for me to find out, tucked in dog-eared poetry, love letters you never mailed to me. Every comma holds your breath, each underline a fight with death. And I breathe them in, these ancient clues, still chasing the sentences that sound like you. They say love fades with the turn of time, but I find you in the margin line, in scribbled hearts and underlined pain. In the scent of dust, I hear your name. The librarian thinks I'm strange, I guess, always reading the same book, no less. But I'm just waiting for one last page where you'll write me back, break this cage. So I keep checking out that book each spring, like it's a diary with a wedding ring. And maybe next time I'll find